Man. Shout out to everybody that's in there. We're gonna start going live on here every day or every other day. You know what I mean? Just discussing certain topics that we don't get to discuss in the interviews that we do. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the YouTube channel right now. Feel free to write in the comment section. Right here, we are running down our full SummerSlam 2023 prediction card that's going down in Detroit on August 5th. It's still tentative if the Attitude Era podcast will be in the building, but since we got people here, Z, let's get straight to it. Well,
All right, should we? Here's my question to you and to the viewers. They can comment. Should we start with the obvious one, or should we build up, or should we just go for the gusto and start with the obvious one?
I say we start with the obvious ones. I mean, the obvious one we know is, in my opinion, I believe it will be Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso for the undisputed title
And
at
I said
SummerSlam.
it yesterday when I went live. I was like, we were at Madison Square Garden, and I told DNA, I was like, man, I think Jay could really do it. And he looked at me, he smiled, he said, I'm not falling for that again. So
Now,
it's crazy.
I fell for it at WrestleMania with
Oh
Cody.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I fell for it then. I thought Cody literally was gonna be the one to take the belt off of him, and he wasn't. You know what I mean? After that, I'm like, yo, man. One thing I can say, one thing that has changed from WrestleMania into now is he has passed Hulk Hogan's record for most days with the title. So if that's the record they were trying to break, it could be at the point now where they let Jey Uso take it from him. I mean,
Jey
who
Uso
better?
pinned him. He pinned
Yeah,
him at Money in the Bank. And I want
yeah.
to say the promos, like the one that we saw them do at Madison Square Garden, right? Where it was, and it's crazy how they're able to do this, and it works so well because it's the bloodline. How they made the necklace matter so much, and
Hmm.
Solo looked at it, and it was all about who's getting it. And if you saw the what's it called, the yesterday the promo with Solo and Paul Heyman and Jay that led to Jay kicking Paul. It's such good lead up, and I don't know. I think let me ask you this: it's really like if not Jay, then who is gonna eventually do it?
I mean, the two highest people for me is either Jay or Solo. But I feel like a lot has went more into the building the main event Jey Uso brand than
Yes.
Solo. I feel like Solo still has a lot of time before what I mean they'll put him up on that ladder. So I think it's Jay. I just don't know if it'll be at SummerSlam. But I think that match happens, and I think the way Jey Uso cut that promo when we was in the building on SmackDown, I feel like there will be a stipulation of no family members allowed at all. It's
Oh
gonna be some type of clause.
let's talk about that because yesterday on SmackDown, I think Jay cut an even better promo because you know how the crowd does the what, and all
Hmm.
that. He's like, "I'm, we were twins. What? If he said I'm sad, what? He mad, I'm mad." So it was great, and it led to Paul Heyman saying that next week Roman Reigns will be there, and they're going to discuss the terms of this. But if you see, remember when we were there, the Madison Square Garden one, Jimmy is out injured,
Yep.
and they said for the foreseeable future. So if he comes back to help his brother win the title and he neutralizes the solo thing, you know, I feel like that's what they're building to. You see,
Yeah.
it's still 2 against 1. Jimmy comes back, but who knows? It should. I might not fall for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but I definitely feel like that is one of the main matches. Well, I think that's the main event of SummerSlam.
Oh,
If
absolutely,
I'm being
absolutely.
honest. You know what I mean? The tribal chief going against main event Jey Uso. What do y'all think, chat? What do y'all think? Do y'all think Jey Uso will win the title at SummerSlam? I don't think so. If you ask me, I think Roman walks out of there still the undisputed champion. I'm just being honest.
I'm gonna say I don't think so, but I hope so. But the person I did think was gonna take it, Cody Rhodes, also has a pretty obvious match lined up. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Um,
Mm.
I haven't been the biggest fan of this feud. I don't know how you feel about it. I feel like it
I
doesn't
really
matter.
don't like it. I feel like it's forced. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean? I
feel
feel like
like
it's
it
forced.
feels unimportant, but I guess if it's to lead to Cody finishing the story at the next WrestleMania. Here's the thing, even with the first match, I don't know if I see like Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes main eventing the next WrestleMania. Whereas I could see Roman versus either of them main eventing the next WrestleMania. So,
Yeah.
but as far as Cody and Brock, I think this is going to be the rubber match, so to speak. They're 1-1 right now. It's going to be the third to decide the tie, and I think Cody will take it.
Yeah, I mean, this is my thing. I feel like with Cody Rhodes, they kind of having the same situation that they had with Sami Zayn. Like the bloodline story is just overpowering and taking over, so they really don't know what to do with Sami Zayn or Cody. It's
Right.
like Sami Zayn had that much hype, and now, yes, it's great him and Kevin Owens reunited and then the undisputed tag team titles, but like I still don't think
But
that
it's
was the right move.
boring.
Yeah,
It's
it's boring.
boring.
It's not what I want to see. I want to see Sammy in the mix for the championship. You know what I mean? Even if he didn't win it, I just want to keep seeing those type of matches
Yeah.
from him because I feel like it built up. You should have even they could have even started the Sami Zayn and Cody thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could have even started the Sami Zayn and Cody situation. Third matchup that I think will be on SummerSlam, if we're being honest, I think it will be Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest. I think
Ooh.
that will be on this SummerSlam. I'm
Ooh,
about to
I
say
like
Summer
that.
Madness, but
Damian
that's over.
Priest broke so many hearts this year when LA Knight was right there and they made it seem like LA Knight was going to finally get the briefcase. I'm trying to set it up in the camera right there. And then Damian Priest just came, threw him down, and took the briefcase. That's going to be a good match, but to me, it's like it's leading to something where Finn and Damian
Yeah,
turn
no,
on
oh
each
no,
other.
that's the next. Like right now, we in the stage of all factions breaking up.
Yeah.
So we would not be. Oh snap! The Undertaker caught him. Chat. The Undertaker got your man. The Undertaker's back. You know what I mean? Undertaker just my man just went black on the screen and
No,
all
I
that.
got a call.
But I think we at the stage right now where all factions is getting split up. So we are no longer right now. We already don't see the bloodline. I feel like before the summer's out, we will no longer see Judgment Day. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? I think the only two people that really stay together in that situation is Rhea Ripley and Dom.
And Dominic, yo, so let me ask you this because
And
I've
I
been
mean,
rapping
Rhea Ripley got Dom in the pretzel right now for sure.
super pretzel, super pretzel. It's
You see
pretzel
how
is
they're recreating the Eddie Guerrero and China story with that, right? Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask what. I mean, do you think Dom is gonna have a match at SummerSlam, or do you think it's just gonna be he's ringside for whatever Rhea match is there?
I think he's ringside for whatever rematch. I mean, I don't really see nothing for Dom on the SummerSlam. Do you?
I don't know. It's hard to say because the amount of hate Dom gets isn't it,
You would
it's a
want to book
good
him, right? Yeah.
like the amount of booze it's called neutral heat, like that's a talent too within that. The same way you can get like LA Knight can get the whole stadium cheering for him, Dom can get the whole stadium booing, so that's a special thing too. So I really don't know what they're doing with Dom. They haven't really built anything, but I hope he's there and plays a part somehow in something. The other women's match they're kind of leading to is either Bianca Belair. So last night, right, we had Asuka versus Bianca Belair for the championship. All sort of hell breaks loose. It ends in DQ. So I think what they're leading to is a triple threat: Asuka, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair for the women's championship. I think that's logically where they're going. And I'm a Charlotte Flair person. I would love to see her just get the belt again. I love when she broke Asuka's streak. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And the stuff with Shotzi, where she's cutting off her own hair and getting crazy is cool.
Yeah.
But I
Big
really
Black,
wanted
what's
to see
good,
Io.
man? See you in the chat. What's the word, my guy? What's the word, my guy?
I really want to see Io Sky finally just cash that in, because that I feel like out of the two briefcases, the Damian Priest and the Io Sky, I feel like the Io Sky is almost more exciting.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, do you think Solo has a match on SummerSlam or not?
I think he's ringside, man. I think he's
Mm.
ringside for Roman. I don't think he's gonna get his own match. He's very worthy of his own match, all that. But in this case, it's like the Bloodline Civil War is so hot. There's no point in putting him away. They all are in that, and it's so good. But
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
tell
if you
you,
if you look at the flyer, right, you see Bianca Belair, you see Cody, you see Rhea Ripley, you see Charlotte Flair, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and you see Rey Mysterio.
oh, so Rey Mysterio. Hey, I'm all for a Rey versus Dom Part 2.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all for that.
You see Rey Mysterio there, so you know what I mean. It might be time father and son to have another talk, man. Maybe
I'm
this is the
for
last
Part
one,
2.
y'all.
You know what match I think is pretty much guaranteed that we'll see on there?
What's that?
Logan Paul versus Ricochet.
Yo, Ricochet has really been climbing the ranks for a while.
Yeah, Ricochet does crazy. I mean, pardon my language,
Acrobats,
crazy shit.
yeah.
Like no one does the stuff he does, and every time Logan Paul and Ricochet have been in the ring, they've created these viral moments. Did you see the clip they had with them fighting in the back? With like, "Get off me, man! Get off me!" And people are trying to separate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's a pretty logical match too. And honestly, I'm for it. I think it's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be awesome.
How many matches is that so far? What you how many? I
That's
think it might
about
be,
to see.
I think it might be 6 on there.
Let's
I think
see.
it might
And
be
and
6
we were
matches
talking
on
about
there.
this. Who do you think Kevin and Sammy are gonna fight?
I mean, they got that feud right now. I don't know them. I don't know their names to be
Pretty
honest.
deadly.
That's what it's looking like. You know what I mean? That's what it's looking like. I'm not even really interested in that feud. That looks like one of them looked like Triple H when he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
OD. Yeah,
And
they
one of them
do.
looked like Triple H when he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I'm
About to
not
do
really a
this.
fan of that.
Nah, yeah, I agree. I think
Zen Tech said
it's
I'm about to set up a booking agent to set up a tag team match, DNA and Arsenal versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Hell no, I'm trying to come back to battle rap. I get in the ring with one of them, y'all might never see me again, man. I'm
oh
good. They
man.
got it. Yo, everybody that's in here. Also, just know yesterday we just dropped the episode with The Godfather. The week
Yes.
before that, we dropped the episode with D'Lo Brown. The week before that, we dropped the episode with Carlito and Mick Foley. So make sure y'all look at those videos, tap into them. Next week, we got Val Venus, then Eugene, then Marty Jannetty. We're going crazy with the interviews right now on the Attitude Era podcast. And make sure y'all also sign up for the Patreon. That's how you get the episodes early. If you sign up for the Patreon,
Yeah.
every episode I said, you can see it right now ahead of time. It's only $5 to sign up. Plus, you
And
get the
we've got
bonus
behind the
episodes.
scenes stuff. We've got bonus episodes. There's an episode with D'Lo that's exclusive for the Patreon, and the same with the Godfather.
And Devon Dudley, we got an exclusive episode. Rakishi, all the episodes. You guys get to watch them before they drop. So you can sign up for the Patreon to see that. Or you could just subscribe to the channel here and watch it as it comes out if you want to wait. If you're impatient like me, you know what I mean, go right over to the Patreon. But I pretty much think that's the full SummerSlam card. Like in my mind, like you got any other predictions that you think, Z, of
The last one I can even think of is how they're having the U.S. title invitational, which Escobar won yesterday. They're gonna have another Fatal 4, and the winner of that is gonna face Escobar, and then the winner of that is gonna face Austin Theory at SummerSlam. So that's more of like a cut and dry. We're gonna see it play out and see who faces him. I think Escobar versus Austin Theory would be cool, but Austin Theory is cool, but I think him with the belt is a little dry.
we missing one thing. Does Drew McIntyre and Gunther happen at SummerSlam?
If it does, that's gonna be the match of the night.
Yeah.
If that happens, I think you're right, and I think it's gonna be match of the night. See, Gunther with his championship, it feels important.
No. The Intercontinental title, the way they built it back up with him, you feel like, you know what I mean? It feels like the Attitude Era. Like the Intercontinental title was very important in the Attitude Era. Like those matches sometimes were, you know what I mean, better than the main event. So that's why, you know what I mean, I like how they building it back up to that status. Sheamus versus Austin Theory. Okay, Big Black. I'm not mad at that one.
Hey, I like that. Because I really like Sheamus, but I want Sheamus to get that IC title. It's the only belt he hasn't had. The only one. And maybe Drew takes it from Gunther, and then he'll take it from Drew, but I need him to get to that IC title.
Yeah.
Because I don't see him taking it off. I don't see him taking the U.S. belt off Austin Theory. I really just don't. I don't know. I don't really. Austin Theory's cool, but with the belt, it feels unimportant.
Undertaker came back for him, y'all. The Undertaker's not playing with Z right now, man. That's Undertaker from the Ministry of Darkness that got him. Look, his whole screen is black.
Wait.
This guy's crazy, man. The
Undertaker got me.
Yeah, the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker just turned your man's whole shit off. But yo, shout out to everybody that tapped into the live. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe now. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you can get all the notifications that we drop. We got episodes dropping daily. I mean, we got clips dropping daily, episodes dropping weekly. We drop a new episode every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you tap into the channel. We're gonna go live again. We probably take tomorrow off. We'll probably be back on for the Raw
Monday.
recap on Monday, the Monday night.
Yo, and
Raw
we
recap.
just started a new Facebook page. So anyone who has Facebook, type in Attitude Era Podcast and follow us on Facebook.
Make sure y'all do that. We also got to start getting the traction from Instagram over here. So I think we might got to start going live on Instagram, telling them to come to YouTube here, or post it up and say live now on YouTube. Click the link, so you know what I mean. They can start watching the recaps or the predictions and all that. And we got to do the interviews that we do virtual. We got to go live here.
We're also I think we'll start bringing guests on these lives every now and then.
Yeah, for sure. We got to bring guests live on it.
Yeah.
All right, got you. Shout out to everybody here. As the fans of this platform, can we drop advertisements sending subscribers to the Patreon page? I can now. Yeah, Zen Tech for sure. Absolutely. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. SummerSlam 2023. We're gonna leave this live up. Comment what other matches you think are gonna happen if you agree with us. Good night.